Audio test one. Audio test one. Okay, sounds good. How's everyone doing? So I typed this in the chat earlier, but I want to be perfectly clear for anyone that is catching the VOD that the T6 coupon giveaways are going to be up for just over 24 hours. So regardless of what time zone you're in, you're going to have an opportunity to go into the Discord and enter for all of the giveaways going on. I know this is a pretty late time frame for a lot of people, especially those of you over in Europe, so I want to make sure that the giveaways were accessible to everyone. See everything in chat here. Hold on, my chat, for whatever reason, stopped showing up. Let me refresh the page. Lino, Shaggy, Master Dude, Robert, Ed, how's it going? Ed, you're already in 2024? Terrible. You're a hacker. That's what it is. Yeah, Nick was sending me messages earlier saying, it's already like 3 p.m. or whatever for him. It's already almost full day into the new year. Infecting players with space fleas. 2 p.m. in 2024 already? Terrible film monk. Yeah, I know. It's these damn time zones. Voyager, Alan, Moxnix, Duka, Jovin, Tim. How's it going? Darth, Steven. Yeah, Happy New Year's to all of you as well. I've got a bit of stuff to catch up on from 2023 content-wise, but I do hope to get caught up with a lot of that here and continue making some nice content moving into 2024. Yeah, Dovin, I'm glad to help. Chell, shake my head, Spencer. An experienced company like Cryptic who do 12-hour specials should be terrible. Nick, I can see what you said over in Twitch. I can read that chat. Don't worry. Dark Eddie, glad to help. Yeah, most of my family's already asleep here, so I mean the niece was asleep and then she seems to have woken back up, but she is satisfied watching the tablet. She's like just about 3. She doesn't know what day it is. I imagine she'll probably be asleep well before midnight. Meerkat, Happy New Year to you as well. Darth, with there being a lot of uncertainty as to what the premium ship is going to be in the 14th anniversary bundle, this may be a situation where it'd be worth it to just, I mean, do you need the ship right now? Maybe just hold off a month? No artillery barrages yet? Terrible. Okay, let's head on to the in-game thing here. Let's see if I can get away with just one of these lights. How's that look? Looks terrible. Okay, we'll do all the lighting. I'm just saying, what if you pick the Mirror Warship, Darth, and then a month from now, the Mirror Warship ends up being the ship in the, in the 14th bundle. We obviously don't know. That's just a guess, but I've been in that situation before where I've went in and picked up a premium ship only to have it dumped into, something that makes it an account-wide unlock like a month later. I've done that a few times myself, and it just never feels good. So if you ever have the opportunity, then just being patient, waiting to see where things go. Especially that bundle's not that far into the year. I mean, if you have to get a ship now, weren't you mentioning, Darth, didn't I see somewhere the Deimos? Like, if you have to have a ship now, then I highly doubt the Deimos would be the ship in there, especially given that's already in a Muds bundle. Yeah, Nick, I know. I need to keep a better eye on Twitch chat. I know. I know. I've got them both up on my secondary computer, which is hooked up to the ultra wide that I have up above my bottom two monitors. But it's I keep looking down over to the right side at OBS to read the YouTube chat directly. Ent J for everyone? No, they're not going to put that into a bundle like that. If they do the Ent J as an account wide unlock, they would do that entire bundle as that entire 3-pack as an option in a Muds bundle. Master Dude, how's it going? I saw it on Twitch, don't worry. Master Dude, thank you for the T1 sub. Very much appreciated. It is 2024 in the UK and everything is on fire. Waldo, how's it going? Merry next year, Spence. Yes, Happy New Year to all of you as well. So for the stream here today, I'm gonna go through. I mean, there'll be some TFOs, the normal stuff, some dailies, just hanging around. But I have seen some criticism that I feel like I need to go through and address. I've heard people complain that I wait too long to play the story missions, so I guess I'll play the most recent one on stream. So I can say I did it in 2023. Deal physical damage ground, phaser damage space, disruptor damage space. Let me get them knocked out real quick. Do a 22nd century hero bundle, yeah. Doing good, Master Dude? Good to hear. Who's ready for the Bell riots? Nick. OBS isn't providing both chats. I don't have it set up like that. I know I could use something like Restream. Something I did order earlier. Derbauer had talked about this, and I wanted to pick it up when it was first announced, but it was out of stock like immediately. But I did pick up this G-Skill widget dash thing. It's got multiple uses, but one of them is I can have it as just a panel to have chats on. Also a neat little control panel that I can use for like monitoring stuff on the computer. So that'll be here hopefully sometime mid to late January. Don't take all year to complete the story mission. Terran NX would rock. Short, how's it going? Okay. I have some space damage endeavors, and for those, I have a rainbow build that I tossed together on a Jem'Hadar bug ship, and it's just the easiest way to go. The general recommendations you guys probably are used to seeing is to not do a rainbow setup, but that's more oriented towards like brand new players to the game. If you understand what you're doing and you get like the plus cannon attack consoles from the Spire or isomag cannon or beam variants, you can do a rainbow setup, and like the difference is like very, very low. And it's really handy to have a build like that on hand also for doing these types of endeavors, because I can just go in and get the damage done really fast. So I'm gonna go into this mission quick. A video on rainbow build for endeavors would be nice. I'm going to play a story mission. Who am I? I know. I also had a request to feature at least one World of Warships match on the stream tonight, so I have one more match needed to get my daily done over there. So at some point, I will do a World of Warships match to fulfill that request. With a lot of legacy knowledge being lost with certain devs possibly leaving, I think stuff like Endeavor expansions, yeah. U-boat time. Terrible.
Herald ships on an intercept course. All ships, defend the starbase. I've never seen anything like these Herald ships before.
There we go. 2 of the Endeavors done. If only the third was also a space damage one. We'll do that next year. Check the Discord. Yeah, there's going to be some coupons. I put that up in the announcement. So yeah, let me get them started real quick so everyone has time to go in and enter for those. Someone requested it. Terrible. We're gonna do this for, so right now it is 9 p.m. for me, so let's do 25 hours. Actually, we're gonna do 2 winners. These are PC only, as with every giveaway I do. And for this one, we're gonna do, thanks to Chubbs. Is it Chubbs McDubs? Am I typing the name right? I gotta check. I just gotta check to make sure I'm typing names right. Give me just a moment. So there's going to be 2 different giveaways, one on the Casual Sab Discord, the other's going to go over on the Builds Discord. And give me just a moment here. I feel bad if I'm typing names wrong. Okay, thanks to Chubbs McDubs and Alan for providing these coupons. So 20, I'm off by an hour. So 26 hours and 26 hours and 25. There we go. So that ends just over a day from now. That's those ones for the Casual Sab Discord. And these the coupons you bought when they put them for sale again. One of mine is going to be in here, and the other 3 were donated. And I'm going to do the same thing over on the Builds Discord. And this is going to be create 26 hours, 23 minutes. This is 2 winners. It's all going to be on the Discords. It's all on the Discords, as with basically every other giveaway that I do. One times. There we go. So on both the Casual Sab Discord and the Builds Discord, in their corresponding giveaway channels, there is now a total of 4 P6 coupon giveaways up for you to potentially have a chance at winning one of. I'm looking at chat here. I wouldn't mind if Cryptic did a battle pass. Imagine if they, just looking at some of the other games that do battle passes, like if there was one in Stowe and it involved the year-long event campaign, imagine that the free track is that you get the normal event campaign reward that we're used to seeing, but if you have the premium pass, it gives you, say, another. It gives you another box, but you have to pay like an additional, say, $50 to pick up that premium pass. I think a lot of people would do that. Is it the party horn in Discord? Yes. So if you go to the Casual Sab Discord, look under the info and news area, and you'll see the giveaways. Hit that bluish icon there that has the red party horn in the center of it. So hit that, and you'll be entered for a chance to win there. And the one on the Casual Sab Discord, those coupons are courtesy of Chubbs McDubs and Alan. Again, thank you to both of them. And over on the Builds Discord, there was an anonymous donator for one of the coupons, and then the other one is from myself. So that is in the giveaways channel. If you're having a hard time finding it in the literal 100 channels that are on that Discord, go up to the top left. There's going to be channel shortcuts, and the giveaways channel is the first one under popular channels. Like how D2 has it set up? Yeah. Do I think they will add the Mere Somerville to the Muds Market? Eventually, yes. They will do that, Stuka. McLovin. I remember getting in trouble for wearing a shirt in middle school that referenced super bad. Long time ago. Yeah, so do you see where it is, Wolf? You see where they both are? And I don't want to do an everyone ping, so I'm just going to do an @ here. Or actually, let me do @ so. Nick, thank you for the ultra casual membership, by the way. There we go. I just put a tag in. Nick, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Very much appreciated, man. How's 2024 going so far, Nicholas? Again, Nick, very much appreciated. There we go. Documents, how's it going? Still waiting on the eggnog of the ship. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't made that available again yet. Was a bit surprised. Well, the 25% sale was actually announced back with the initial email, but there was sort of an expectation that there would be more. I really am surprised that there was no mud sale. To me, that was a missed opportunity on their part. Nick, those are... It's always funny seeing them go. Megla. How's it going? Okay, so make sure to enter them giveaways. Sorry for the ping on the Discord there. Those of you that were trying to sleep. Those are both up. So again, if you want to enter on the Casual Sab Discord, go to the giveaways channel. And if you're on the Builds Discord, it's also in the giveaways channel over there. Imagine sleeping. I think it's catching up on some older notifications too. Again, Nick, thank you. Terrible. I see your message there, Nicholas. Okay. We have quite a few people online. Let's do a few TFOs to start things out. I'm going to continue to fly the Delkina because I just like that ship. NJ HSE time. You know I don't have my NJ set up. Happy New Year from Perth, Western Australia. Happy New Year to you as well, Gary. Ani3. Thank you for the raid over on Twitch. Much appreciated. Let's see here. My Connie 3 set up with like a beam overload or FOSS setup just tonight. Been a while since I used it. Let's see here. For those of you popping in on the Twitch side, I am multi-streaming it, so I might have a slight delay to catching up on chat, but I will respond to things. Eric, thank you for the follow. 1701, how's it going? We're gonna do some TFOs here. I'm gonna go through, try to get some activity in the random system here, or not the random, just in some random elite queues. Trying to find where my Connie 3 is. I forgot that I just named it the cruiser. I don't have shoutouts set up over on Twitch. The shoutout stuff I haven't set up yet. I know, terrible. What Vandy shield is that on the Delkina? It is I don't think it's any. I think it's the snakehead skin. Use /shoutout. That actually work? Is that gonna go? Or did Nick? There we go. Pro streamer. Yeah, I'm a casual streamer. Right in the name. Very casual. I appear to be missing an isomag. There we go. Looks like this is set up as fire at will, which sounds terrible, so let's do beam overload. Let's make it worse. Snakehead skin, yeah. Just finished the winter event. Very nice, Gary. Favorite ship is the legendary Bordeaux. CJ, how's it going? Talk. I don't have any sound commands set up. I'm really terrible at all this stuff. I gotta, I have to live up to that casual name wherever I can. Connie 3 with cannons? I mean, it can do single cannons. Okay, there was a request in chat for a Hive Onslaught Elite public queue, so Hive Onslaught it is, public queue, for those of you that want to suffer along with me. That was a very fast pop and very concerning. Did we get a free isomag for subscribing on Twitch? I do not have that many isomags. I don't have any sound commands on because I see the impact that they have on Triz's stream, and I would prefer to to avoid that. No, it's the Vandy shields from the dilithium store do not unlock account wide. It's that they're account bound, so you can move them through your account bank. Got out. There we go. No goat remix dancing. Oh no. Rob, thank you, man. Free ship from off sale much. I wish. Imondus, how's it going? Sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth between the two chats here. Short, thank you for stopping by. Oh, got this bug. The unfortunate thing is I'm bringing in a beam overload setup, and beam overload setups are not amazing DPS-wise, but we'll see how it goes. One day I'll help Triz balance out his audio. I need to get Triz to play some more of that unpacking game. Triz, Goss, Stu, and myself, Mixstud, and myself, were talking about some other games after we ended the podcast last night, and there's some interesting games out there. That's what I'll say. Some of the games that they allow on Steam are a bit wild. Storm players, how's it going?
Is futile.
Opening spike under mill is just it's rough to see. Yeah, pretty much shout out. Oh, Steam has an adult section, that's for sure. Yeah, we were looking at some, and I'm not even gonna say the name here, but yeah, so those of you that know just how wild they can get over there. Now, giveaway stuff. Yeah, I'll get that set up here when we're out of this. Thank you, Darth.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Oh, there's feedback. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. I let Triz quit that unpacking game far too quickly the other night. He looked like he was legitimately getting very frustrated with me. Saberson, thank you for the follow. What were your attacks in? Let's take a look. Oh no. Dark Eddie. Not very popular. Nick, I had you at 83.5% attacks in. A bit low. If you hear any pops in the background, it sounds like some people are starting to do some fireworks. It'd be funny if the Borg snowmen counted as Borg ships. Levi, how's it going? I told him next theme stream, he's got to get through the, a full level of it. We got to ease him into that unpacking game slowly. He can't handle too much of it in one go. What time is it? It is 9:54 p.m. on December 31st of 2023. Yo, Thomas, doing good. How are you doing? Why am I at the exchange? Just like a natural reaction is I load into New Romulus and I just walk over to the exchange and open it. Okay, Darth, you sent me some isomags here and some other things. Nick, I forgot about that. I need to open them. Okay, giveaway stuff here. Awesome, thank you. Here, these both plasma ones too. Let's get them up on the Discord. I have a couple other isomags in my mail as well that I've been needing to give away that were sent to me. Panty Pants sent me one here. This is a Tetrion one. We all know Tetrion's really OP. And this one is AP, which Slang sent me 3 months ago. I am so bad at looking at my in-game mail. I am so bad. If you ever send me something in game, like in the in-game mail system, probably best to send me a message on Discord as well. I'm sorry. I am truly terrible about this stuff. These were sent to me for a giveaway, Nicholas. Okay. For the 2 plasma ones from Darth, we're going to put them... We'll do these on the casual side Discord, okay? /G create. How long do we want to do this for? 1.4 mil ISC on Tetrion Beam Overload the other night? And you know, Megla, as well as most of us, that like damage type doesn't really matter. People think very negatively about Tetrion and like Polaron and these other damage types. And realistically, you can go through and out DPS most of the people that think that think that like phase or disruptor are the only thing that work in the game. 2 minutes? We'll do 5. 2 minutes is too short because there's sometimes a delay. 7. Oh my. I like that, Stu. That was a good one. 2024, though, I think is more appropriate. $34 minutes. There we go. I'm used to there always being something blinking on the game. Master dude. Make him show on stream that ISO Magat I made? Oh no. Speaking of terrible, I am that at choosing science ships. With anything science related, I would recommend with that play style, if you're looking for the best information about it, the builds Discord is going to be your best bet. There's an entire area on the builds Discord, and it's buried, but the EPG build area, the EPG discussion, like that's probably going to be your best bet for getting an idea of what like the current EPG meta's looking like with the latest toys. It can be a bit quiet in between, content releases for some of these categories, but when new things do come into the game that change that stuff, people usually get builds posted and talk about testing the stuff. And for any of these areas on the builds Discord, if you go to the channel shortcuts at the top left, if you're ever having a rough time finding a channel, there is shortcuts there to each of the build categories. McStud. Yo, Lane. I mean, there are some good pet consoles out there. 17:01 seconds. Okay. We got a couple kit frames here too, so we'll do this one. We'll do this one on the casual sub Discord too. Given that the kit frames usually are going to be really helpful for new people, I'm going to put those up for a day in the casual sub Discord. So if you want a chance to win one of these kit frames, we'll put them up for a day in there. Happy New Year from Ireland. Happy New Year to you as well, Danny. Ads. Feel like such a peasant. I'm sorry, Eric. Some of that stuff with like Twitch and YouTube, all that stuff's just automated. Master Dude, thank you. Eric, thank you for the Twitch sub there. Very much appreciated. No more ads for you. For Master Dude, thank you for gifting it, Derek. There we go. Sorry, the text didn't fully pop up there. Master Dude, thank you. I'm a new player, and I don't know if I need any of that stuff. Well, the kit frames can be handy. Okay, next TFO, I am swapping ships. I'm getting to a better one. The Con E3 is cool, but beams and beam overload, not really my thing. They're not as they're capable, but they're not as capable of the builds that I'm traditionally used to running. Bring out a different ship. I know the legendary border ski was mentioned before, so this is I think this is on a disruptor setup. I've got mail. Oh no. Oh no. Romeo, thank you for the Twitch sub. Very much appreciated. Casual giveaways. Free gift from the legendary one Megla. Thank you, Nicholas. A Warren, Vulcan Lurpa. 2 heavy Tetron turret prototypes. OP. Don't want ads either. Well, thank you again, Romeo. Let's see, is this loadout still... It appears some things have been Scrambled. What were you going into, Nick? I hope they buff Faw. I prefer beams, but I'm stuck on CSV, yeah. I saw Master Dude. Thank you. Ron Store, thank you for the follow. Days of Doom Elite, terrible. Billy, how's it going? Do the Excelsior 2. I'll pop out the E2 next. Okay, apparently we're doing an Infected Elite is what Nicholas wants here. I know Voyager wants in. We got room for 2 more. Megla wants in. Master Dude wants in. Okay, that's it for this one. I'm not going to do amazing with this build. This is just a fairly generic CSV setup, non-plasma, so it'll do okay. Alan, we'll get you in on the next one, man. Yeah, there's some traits and all that that just don't work amazing when you're spam barring them. Megla, you're on cooldown. Sorry, Megla. Do you lose anything when you lose PvP? No, none. There's no loss from your ship getting blown up or anything like that. Okay, Megla. Nanny tuning? Okay. Yeah, just let me know when you swap to that. Or you already did. We all good to go? Do you lose your sandy by playing PvP, though? Chubbs, how's it going? Romeo, thank you for the gifted membership for Rob there. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Oh, no. I'm worried. Hype. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to start this one up. I managed to break my mouse last night. I'm not too thrilled about it. I was cleaning a cat hair off the bottom sensor of it. Managed to scratch the like the little piece of acrylic or polycarb or whatever is over the sensor, the lens. Really annoying. I'm gonna have to repair it, which means another mouse repair video. Eventually, I'm gonna have to win a bid for a cheap one on eBay. Yeah, thankfully Amazon got a replacement one here fast.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the storm.
Voyager, thank you. 1 mil views on a mouse video. I was using a Razer Death Adder V3 Pro wireless, and right now I'm using a wired version. My torp spread misfired. Right off the bat, too. Of course it did. Not the fastest ship, that's for sure. Bit sloppy, but it works. My in-game map handle is Spencer B96 if you want to add me, but just know that I typically appear offline, and if I am in-game, I'm probably standing AFK near the exchange.
We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
My ship was ugly because I didn't have slime devils on. I'm sorry, Nicholas. Thank you all for the run. Thought your mouse arrow was my arrow and I couldn't get it to move. Death Adder here on laptop. I really like the shape of the V3. I was using a Razer Viper Ultimate wireless before, but I decided after seeing some reviews to try the Death Adder V3 because it's a different shape than the prior Death Adders. And as soon as I got it and tried it, it's like, yeah, this really fits my hand very well. I used to use a G502. I've never used a Naga. Onyx, thank you for the follow. Master Dude, 584. Yeah, that's good. I did briefly grab the glorious Model O wireless, but it's had some issues, and the wireless dongle for it stopped working, and the replacement one that I got also just straight up did not work out of the box. That was a quick run. The Maelstrom misfiring at the start sort of sucks, but it's Stowe, so things are going to misfire. Yeah, it was a fast run. Minute 14. That was okay. Tholian Warp Crystals, 74.5. For the board askew, yeah, that was a good run for it. It's not the most maneuverable ship, but to be honest, you know, there's so much mobility power creep in the game, it's not like it matters. Especially in an infected type environment, you don't need that much mobility. Danny, I have not been to Las Vegas at all. I have left Iowa only a handful of times in my life. I'm a very, very boring person in that regard. When I lived in Eastern Iowa, I was in Illinois and Wisconsin a handful of times. And aside from that, the furthest away from Iowa I ever was Indiana. And that was when I was much younger. My dad was a truck driver, and I fell asleep for that part of the trip. So I wasn't really even awake. Gearbox has nothing to do with Stowe anymore. Gearbox is no longer the company or sub company over Cryptic. They were transferred a couple months ago. I'm in Iowa. Yeah, I'm from around the Dubuque area, but now I've been in Des Moines for the past couple of years. Okay. Just check something here. Name the ship to Smallville. Terrible. Hello from Minneapolis. Alan, you wanted in on one? Let me swap out teams here. I'm from Iowa, but I work in outer space. Yes, yes. Quentin Rozhenko. You would also like to know what part of Iowa you drive through, and maybe we can get together and chat. What zip code? Terrible. Quintage trolling. Quintage previously asked even for my phone number, though. Yeah, there's a lot of Iowa players in game. It makes sense. This is not... What else is there to do in Iowa, you know? Here, let me grab people who were missed on the first queue there. Isn't that last one the highest overall viewer? Video-wise? I don't... Yeah, that video has done well, actually. Yeah, so the glorious model of wireless squeaky scroll wheel video, yeah, that did really quite well. Yeah, like Riverside, Iowa, or something. Nice, Johnny. What's the next TFO? I don't know yet. It's going to be a surprise. Steele, how's it going? Be thankful it's not Florida. No, Robert, how's it going? Who do I have around me here? Robert, I know you'd mentioned you wanted to go. Get you in. And who did I miss from before? CJ, you wanted in? I'm just trying to get folks that had X'd up prior that I missed. Okay. Let's do a... What do we want to do here? To hell with Honor Elite. Sound good to y'all? It's a nice, fun TFO. Do I drink fermented corn juice? No. Hey, Spencer, can I have your credit card info just to get to know you better, right? Oh. Sound like my sister master, dude. Storm players, my social... Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. To hell with Honor Elite public queue. I have faith. I have faith that only half of my Maelstrom Torps are going to misfire this run. I believe that Cryptic can deliver a satisfactory server performance experience. Where am I hiding? Yeah, but to be more serious, I have thought about doing like a meetup at some point. That's something I've considered doing because I know there's a few. Chris, I'll get you on the next one. Are you are CJ, aren't you? I don't know names. I don't know any names. I'm sorry. Gonna hold a SabCon? Oh no.
To all true Krieger.
Two World Razors, an Audi, and two Border Skews. What would be the quickest space TFO to do while pugging apart from Infected or CFA? CFA, I assume you mean like here. Crystalline, well, Crystalline takes forever to pop because it requires 10 people, but oh, that's a good question. This ship is a bit slow to turn sometimes, that's for sure. Norwich, how's it going? Bug hunt? Board is Skew, truly. Like, the legendary ones legitimately is a good platform. So, I mean, I guess, to me, I often consider any ship that can run cannons to be a good platform. I'll catch up on chat here in a minute. Few ships left here. I know the Excelsior 2 had a request to be featured as well, so I'll swap to that after this one. Just know that that is beams and single targets, so it is going to have a lowered DPS output. There we go. Good job, everyone. Let me catch up on chat here over on the Twitch side. Yeah, I mean, Starbase 1, Bug Hunt to lead is also pretty fast, yeah. Nukara Transdimensional Tactics, that is also pretty fast, and TTE. If you have a team that can go in and do it, like, that's what, 2 minutes? So that one can be done pretty fast. A lot of the newer queues they do can't be done that fast. To Hell with Honor is one of them, though, that can be done fast, so long as the team has a lot of damage output. But yeah, the Borg stuff generally is the fastest. Alan, good night, man. Thank you for stopping by. Let me catch up on messages here. You revisit the Europa with Isomags. Branching out. See here. I've received a couple messages on Discord. I probably will handle most of those off stream. Okay, so let me take a look at the Excelsior 2. Where do I have that? I think it's the USS Immersion. Where am I hiding? I'm above New Rom. I'm right above New Romulus right now. Crystalline Elite. Maybe give it back its old healing, I wish. 460 Phoenix boxes opened in the last 2 days. Only one epic. Rams. You got one pretty early on because the drop rate on average is like almost 1 in 900 or 1 in 1,000 for those epic tokens. So 1 out of 500 is pretty damn good. If I have it, would I be willing to revisit the legendary Excelsior? A lot of people said it was lackluster when it came out, but it does have 5 engineering consoles for isomags. Yeah, it is a much more capable platform now, and I do have it. I did pick up the 11th bundle, and I actually like the 11th bundle. We'll do a BHE. Okay. We'll do a space queue with the Excelsior 2 here in a moment, but there's a request to do a bug hunt elite. So I'm not going to do this in the private. We're going to do this public queue. We'll get a few of these to pop at the same time. But bug hunt elite, this is a ground TFO. Pretty easy to do. So if you want to join, just join the public queue for bug hunt elite. You're not going to see casual DPS on ground. I am peak casual when it comes to the ground side of gameplay. Why so small? Terrible. Let's see here. Yeah, Chiaps. I thought those all auto-converted when they moved those over. Or was it you had to go in and like click them to convert them? I don't remember. Household got a PS5 for Christmas. Nice, Onyx. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. A lot of things slip past the QA side.
Welcome to Pariah 3. I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and I'll be your... The spawn mother is one nasty bug.
Eternal temporal ship with a yeah. You look at this peak casual gameplay. I forgot to hit the gambling device. Casuals turn into cats instead of waiting for buffs. I'm sorry, Megla.
Obstacle clear.
Yeah, I'm here to make you just really happy with my performance. You look at this really high cooldown build that I'm using. Megla's not happy about this. We're getting a New Year's Eve gambling stream? Probably not. When I looked earlier, most of the stuff I had posted to the market didn't sell, so... I don't really need any lobby or anything like that right now, so gambling's not something I need to do. Dude, it's gonna be peak casual performance, Megla. I know. Are you in Discord with like Nick and them trying to get me to get a ground heaps number here? Oh, you're in WoW.
Fire in the hole! Area clear. Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
Magellan staff is just so overpowered, right, Megla? You're very happy to see me using it.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment, and I'll clear a path.
This is just full casual ground gameplay.
Watch that first step.
Patreon wide beam double my DPS? Probably. Like, I know you're memeing, but you're probably not wrong. The Magellan staff is one of the most expensive weapons in the lobby store, and it really is not good.
I think I can get us across. Cover me!
By the time the secondary mode charges up to fire, most targets, even on elite difficulty, are probably dead. I'm missing a few things in chat. You know, I mean, I think everyone gets burnt out. If you play Star Trek Online long term, you are going to get burnt out, Darth. It's just the nature of how it is. Content releases way too slowly to like consistently play the game for a very long time. Like, you have to slow down or take breaks at some point. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to the giveaway here in a few minutes when we're done with this. Megla's always been like a ground fan. Megla has a lot of ground naming stuff and all that. So you look at this peak casual gameplay with the Magellan. That weapon sucks so much. It is legitimately such a joke. Okay. So one of the giveaways did end, so let me go deal with that here quick. Yeah. 2.9. That's what Megla was hoping to see. Okay, names 9. I put up a thread. If you can put your @ handle in there and make sure to include any like numbers with the hashtag at the end if you have them, that would be great. I'll get those isomags sent out to you as soon as possible. Yeah, there's some ground maps that are parsable. The big ones are Bug Hunt and like New Car Transdimensional Tactics Elite. Now the names 9 needs to put their @ handle in. Of the bug ship. Okay. I had a request to use the Excelsior 2, so we're going to take that in on the next TFO here. I know folks like me doing things that are a little bit different than normal every now and then. What do we want to do here? Let's do a Herald Sphere, or do we want to do Herald Sphere or Gateway to Greathlar? What do you guys want? Between those two, which do you guys want to do? Casual Spencer got an upload. You know I don't do ground stuff, Megla. Herald Sphere? Okay. Because that is an isomag queue. Herald Sphere Elite public queue for anyone that wants to join. That went right away. That's a bit concerning. But here we go. Apparently I didn't upgrade this ship to X2. That's fine. AGS is finished. Yeah. The one of the more recent missions has like an Easter egg rifle in it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Gateway network gives the Heralds tactical.
Go back compiler. I'm seeing quite a few of these World Razors. The nice thing about the World Razor too is you can make them visuals look. You can make it visually look just like a normal Galaxy class.
Herald forces inbound. The Heralds are destroyed. Get to our gateway and enter the sphere.
Yeah, I think Coliseum has a weapon in it, but I don't really remember much about it. The compiler is probably the best free solo side ship in the game, yeah. I've seen some of the stuff Distant Night has done with it, and it's just crazy. I already did that, Big Sunday. I took the T5 Breen, like the T5 Breen Chelgret into an infected about a year and a half ago, I want to say, and I got 1.8 million DPS in it. So
At 6 o'clock.
it's T5s are more than capable if flown right and in the right environment. that was a torp run with a supported environment, you know, a support team there, but the point was with that run just to show that the platform itself was still capable. My torp spreads.
Gateway opening at 8
Where's
o'clock.
next? 2 people there. I'm going to this one. The Cygnus is still very capable. It's a lot better now with the Isomags.
Gateway opening at 9 o'clock.
If you're on PC, that's a case where I might say to, you know, probably get one on Tribble and just see if you like that one more. I'm gonna die here because I'm locked out of hitting abilities. Yeah, when they get you in the Ionic Turbulence, it's basically like a mini disable spamming you, so that unfortunately just screwed me over. Okay, your Deflector. Theseus for you this week. The Theseus was good. I was not... Like, I wanted the Theseus to be really good. But when I got it, I just wasn't super impressed with it. It's a good ship, don't get me wrong, but for the build that I was hoping to do on it, it just didn't quite deliver for what I was hoping for.
Gateway opening at 11 o'clock. Gateway opening at 1 o'clock. Gateway opening at 5 o'clock.
This build doesn't really deal with the disables very well, does it?
Gateway opening at 8 o'clock.
What I hate in this queue is when you do take out an enemy, it's like there's a delay for them to actually die.
12 o'clock.
I really hate track beams that like go past 10 kilometers like that.
Gateway opening at 6 o'clock.
Like,
At 10 o'clock. We need to stop the Herald attack on Allied space. Get through that gateway.
and I think we let one get through right near the end there, it looked like. Which is unfortunate. Okay, then the gateway is just straight up invisible. No, it's not a terrible ship, it just... I was looking for a platform shortly after the Ice Mags that came out that would be a bit better for that playstyle, and
Combat vessels.
that I was just hoping for too much. I had too high expectations from the Theseus, and it just didn't deliver in that regard. I guess is a better way to put it. It's a good platform, just not for what I was doing. Did we bug it out again? I think we bugged it out. Okay. It's 2 minutes of waiting here. Yeah, that's true, NeoJet. Romeo, thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you for the membership over there on Twitch. I missed a follow over on Twitch, the white bearded Norwegian. Thank you. Yeah, the enemies can be at 0 in Herald Sphere and still not die. It's really frustrating. Like, it takes time for it to register that they've actually, you know, went to 0%. I mean, the Excelsior 2 with surgical strikes for like single target beams, it does quite well. Oh, Storm, you want me to look at your deflector? Yeah, you've got one of the better deflectors on for that. Good, good. Yeah, I like that the World Razor is able to kit bash so well with the other Galaxy variants. But Dan, going back to your question too, you know, the Cygnus versus the World Razor,
Energy levels in
like
sphere
the
are
Cygnus is perfectly capable. Like there's no content in the game that the Cygnus can't do, you know? So if that's what you like, then go with it.
Sensor reading shows that the ship is controlling the gateway.
There we go.
Destroy it. The ship is drawing
Look at all them marks.
You'll need to
All
separate it
88
now,
with a bonus
or
pool
we won't
active.
be able to destroy it.
Good run, all. Huzzah. Happy New Year to you as well. 88, great, Scott. And that was with a mark bonus pool active. The worst part of that. Do I have a setup on the Theseus still? Nice. Yeah, it'll be 2024 for the East Coast here in 12 minutes, right? What would I like to see in the random boxes for Elite when that comes back? I sure hope that it's not just marks into lithium. I'm gonna be very disappointed if it is. I would like for there to be, I don't know, something in there that has a very low drop rate or something that like really incentivizes people to be like, hey, I'm gonna play this queue. You know, I'm gonna play Elite content. You know, and what would that have to be? Like a T6 coupon would be too far. But you know, there's some other consumable items that they could put in there that could also then turn those, you know, those like Elite randoms into a really good EC generation method. Imagine if the various Elite tokens, like the Elite Bridge Officer token, the Elite Captain tokens, the T6X tokens, imagine if those had like a, you know, even like a 1% drop rate or something. So like you'd get just a 1% chance when playing a random TFO to get one of those or something like that. And Just the EC gain potential that could be. It could be fleet ship modules. It could be what else could it be? If I don't think they would do a T6 coupon, though that wouldn't hurt to have in there as like a 0.1% chance to get. Just to be like, yeah, technically you could get a free T6 ship by playing elite content. That could be a really good incentive. But they could also do like a 50% T6 coupon. That would also be good for a lot of people. Elite Starship Mastery. I mean, Starship Mastery once you're at that point of the game, Starship Mastery. Are you saying like to add something else to your mastery or to just instantly level it up? Because leveling it up would not be a great incentive. But if it added something else to your mastery, maybe they added in a system to get like an improved Starship Mastery, but you could only get the parts for it by playing Elite. I mean, something like that would be interesting. The point is, there's a lot of things that they could do, and my expectation is that it's going to just be Marks and Dilithium, and if it is, that's going to be very, very disappointing. So, hopefully, when they announce that here in the next couple of weeks, we see that it is more than just Marks and Dilithium, because I think most people that get to that level of gameplay don't necessarily care as much about the marks or lithium as most do. Yeah, Gribog, I think I even wrote up like an entire article on the Stowe subreddit many years ago going over something like that, where every elite that you do would get you a token, and then there was some sort of like elite store that you could access. I think that would be good. Like, imagine if you played like 100 elite TFOs, you could get, like an epic token or something like that. Like that would have been a nice alternative. That would have probably helped the game out. Yeah, this tonight. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, some unique vanity shields would also make people very happy. Keys, definitely. Fleet ship modules, promo packs. The point is, there's so many different routes. You just have to hope they don't just follow the existing systems. Yeah. So on the topic of like, so I got a message about this too. That there used to be a way in the game to go in and get a starship trait that you had already leveled up on a different character. They've done it with the legendary system. I wish they would do it with more of the C-store ships, but if you're on like a KDF especially, you should be able to see. I think if you have some of the older KDF ships leveled up, you might see this on a Fed as well. But there's a tab in the Dill store that I can access here where it's account starship traits. It's because with some of the ships, the initial T6 ships, they didn't have a version for each faction, and cross-faction flying wasn't a thing. So back in the day, what they did was they either put those traits into the lockboxes, or they went through and they did what you see here, where you could go and level the ship up on a Fed or whatever, and then get the trait on all your other characters. Yeah, the Isomax is up. Robert, I saw. I don't have a response yet from the winner, though. Yeah, the winner here was Names 9. So as soon as Names 9 puts their information in, they'll get the Isomag sent their way. Pierces, thank you for the follow. Wishmore was account wide, yeah. Is there any points to maxing out research points on an item? Like when you're trying to upgrade something, that is basically just for like trying to get the next quality level. The highest it goes is epic, so if you there are a couple items also that only go up to ultra rare, so it depends on the item, but that's a just you trying to get the item quality leveled up. Yeah, NeoJet. There should legitimately just be a token, like in the C store, the Phoenix store, Deal store. I don't care where, but there should be a token that you can apply to any ship that you've acquired, where you can then use that to make that ship an account-wide unlock. That needs to be a thing, because it is very hard for me to justify picking up MUDs bundles when some of these MUDs bundles, I've already got the ships on my main characters. I would like to have them unlocked on more, but it's hard to go in there and mentally justify that when I've already spent more than what that MUDs bundle is going to cost, getting those ships basically on the characters I got them on. Okay. Let's do another infected. So let me fix this build up here, because yeah, it's missing some things. It's also missing some batteries. The device, just go that. This is plasma, so I need another plasma isomag on here. Not one of the unbound ones. Okay. 5 minutes for East Coast. Arctic Knife, how's it going? Right. I don't know why I say knife every time. Fleet marks. I wish they had a way for us to get like a bigger fleet mark dump. That ends up being a big issue in a lot of fleets, is that everyone has tens or hundreds of thousands of fleet marks, but most of the projects require like, a couple hundred. And there's that fleet mark dump that you can queue up, but it only takes 2,000. I could fill that 25 times on this character I'm on right now. Almost 30 times now. Like, there should be a larger fleet mark dump project. I know they don't do much fleet stuff anymore, but if they were to do one thing for fleets, I would want a bigger fleet mark dump. Give us like a 100k one, and I think people would legitimately be happy. Valerie, Happy New Year to you as well. The best admin in SCM. The only admin in SCM. SCM, I think 2024 is the year SCM's going to be retired. But that's something to talk about at a later date. Hopefully Oscar development is picked up again. We can get that all polished up. Yeah. But SCM, not in a good state right now. Okay, where's the proper experimental weapon? There it is. Bill exchange backlog down to almost 1 mil, yeah. Is there going to be any other... Well, there is. CLA's been around. CLA works very well. Gribog. CLA works amazingly well. Traits here. What am I missing? So I've got... Let me just scroll through here. Guess I could use the Shrike trait. I would go for a ship of the line, but I'll give the Shrike trait a go. If I can remember what it's called. Eclectic Collector of Armaments. There we go. Welcome back, Voyager. Yeah, I will get invites out here in a moment for the ISC. Just double check things on this. Looks good. Smile with my eyes. I think that is pretty much everything. So let me resave this because I don't trust the loadout system at all. Dark Eddie, you want in? I see CJ, Master Dude, Voyager. Voyager, let's have you sit on this one. Let's get Storm players in here because Voyager will get you in on the next one. Okay. Yeah, there's some plan changes too for like the overall structure of the DPS channels. I talked about this in the DPS Prime Discord channel a week or so back. I just haven't had time to get around to it. Been busy this past month helping take care of the niece that is about 3 years old, and my mom that just got out of the hospital. Both of her legs are pretty messed up, so mobility's not great, but at least she's not in the hospital anymore. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone over on the East Coast. DPS Prime is fairly dead still. Yeah, I mean, the DPS channels in general are not in a good state right now. Okay, infected. Here we go. Map transfer failed. Great sign. Oh, Storm, can you hit accept there? I'm a year behind. I'm behind the times.
The situation is there's
You Thomas? Come.
scanning the nanite traps. Got it. Initial data available. The nanite drones repair the traps. Stop them.
Belgarian, thank you for the follow.
Scanning the nanite traps. Got it.
There we go.
Additional data is available.
I can't see the timer, so can't.
Sensors
I'm sorry,
confirm that the
Voyager.
transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted.
Thank you, Master Dude. Not bad for the Theseus, yeah. Oh, hey, when that happens. Okay. Maelstrom 196, Complex 151. Things were dying fast. Plasma, Incendiary Bombard, a little bit low for that. It was okay. Tholian Warp Core did like nothing. Unfortunate. That's the issue with that Tholian Warp Core is when it goes off, it goes off. But what we found with that, what Game Freaks really went through and tested was that for the Tholian Warp Core to do well, you need to be hitting things like all the spheres grouped up. Master Dude, it's not a day playing Stowe where there's not misfires of some sort. Yeah, CJ, good attacks in. This 1.1 mil for Spencer, meh. It's... I have a different perspective on DPS things. The Theseus, it's a design that I'm not the biggest, like initially wasn't the biggest fan of, but I think it's far from the worst design. I mean, for a Fed ship, I like that it's a little bit more unique compared to a lot of the standard Fed designs, so yeah. Terrible, Rob. Rob. Terrible. One thing I do want to do, though, before I get back to, or before I get to 2024, I need to get some, fleet credits on this character. Which means it's time to hit some of these dilithium mining claims. I'm gonna pop over there and do that real quick. Need some of that fleet dilithium here. I need to line this window up so that this process is easier. Got to be more efficient at the claim conversion. Thought I was going to do ground stuff. I am doing ground stuff right now. I'm doing dilithium mine claim conversions to get me some dilithium. So I can go through to my armada and I can take a look through here, see if there's any fleets that don't have something completed, and see if I can maybe toss in some dilithium for some upgrades to help them out. Like that, right there. Look at that. 1.2 million fleet credits, basically. That's what I need. Any more upgrades here? Okay, next. Specifically just looking for some upgrades. I don't want to help someone out with like just some random thing they have slotted or some project someone misslotted. I want to have like go in and give like an impactful contribution to their fleet here. Okay, 13. There we go. There's 650k. To the Orion Love Slaves fleet. Last stand, I remember the handle. Yeah, I saw your messages. I'll get back to you later on. Congrats on the epic token last night. put all my VIP mining claims on new route. So yeah, I opened. I don't remember how many packs I opened, but it was like, really? I feel bad winning epic tokens now because I don't need them. I'm pretty sure it's been a while. Yeah. 700 before you got your first epic? Wow. That is crazy. I know Nick spent like 120, 130 a while back. I don't remember how much. So had you put in a ticket? Did the customer support team basically tell you to get effed? I feel bad. Like, I wish I could sell them. I wish I could sell them, donate them, you know, something. But I refuse to contribute epic or convert epic tokens down to ultra rare. I can't do that. Darth, how's it going? Drinking right now? Yep, I'll take a look after the stream here. Let me get back over to New Rom where everyone is. Is the Bajoran Denoris? That's in Phoenix, isn't it? I don't remember where I was over here. We had a group of ships. I feel bad if left them all behind. Tam, thank you for the follow. Oof. Neo, that's rough. Happy New Year to you as well, Tim. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna swap ships. Let's see. I don't have the Lost Serena set up yet. I do want to get that set up, but right this moment I want to bring something else out. White bearded Norwegian, Dwayne, Happy New Year to both of you as well. I'm going back to the basic, the Delkina. Pick my worst ship. The issue is that I do have a lot of ships that aren't built out yet. But for me, some of the worst ships that I would have, they're not necessarily bad. It's more that the builds on them are optimized for a specific thing. And if they're not doing that specific thing, they are bad, like really bad. They are designed to exceed in a specific role, and trying to bring them into other places, rough time. StewieBot, how's it going? Happy New Year to you as well. Go towards the planet and look for the big compiler. Voyager says it was down? Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay. Got a lot of people here. I know you guys like to suffer just like me. Battle of Corfez Elite, public queue. Battle of Corfez Elite. Such a wonderful queue in this game. Masochist is me doing 4 hours of gravity kills the other day. Avatar, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the that solo gravity kills elite, that was a lot of attempts. Like, it was over the course of like 6 or 7 hours, but it was I took breaks between, obviously, but I was dead set on getting that run. I wanted to get it done solo. This bug again? Gonna brick my load out, just watch. My tray is gonna be empty. I think the Delkina, like, if I was like putting a list together of the top 5 ships in snow, Delkina's on that list. The Delkina is just very versatile.
Vodwar ships have invaded the area around Corfez.
Ivo,
I will be
Happy New Year to you as well.
A small task force that will engage the enemy.
And J second. Oh. I forgot to put PFP on. It's okay. We got, well, 1, 2 EPG players in here. We'll be fine. Fuck Migos. Happy New Year to you as well. Remember, I am terrible at name pronunciations, so I apologize for how terribly I pronounce everyone's names. I forgot to put side team back on. I have removed it though.
Corfez 4 uses solar power.
Solar stations, we got the easiest phase next. I think, yeah, I should have waited. I actually recorded the entire video in one go, but it was very late and I was just satisfied with the takes that I did, so that's why I split it apart. I did the full recording that night and it was bad. So I made the decision to cut it. But yeah, given how poor that performed, I probably shouldn't have spent that much time on it. I don't actually have a build set up on the Sagan yet. I just love that every time I pronounce the name of it, it gets comments where people will get very mad at me. It's my Iowa education, I'm sorry.
Our Benton allies are running a
Benton, so... Spencer, it's not Sagan, it's Sagan? Okay, I'm sorry. That would be hilarious. Yes, dude. I just got sensor phantom projector. Do you ever use this thing? Because 50% of the time it makes mobs do the weirdest. Yeah, I use it, but you have to be careful when you use it. Like, it does turn the foes you're facing. It does turn them towards the sensor phantom projector. And if you go out of like 180-degree arc, it will turn off automatically if you go too far away from the target. It's a bit annoying in that regard. Also, if the target dies, it shuts off. Because why not? Looks like my sub-nuke probably just didn't work at all there. Like, look. When this target dies... Oh no, the console did stay on. I recall when we first got it, it was turning off. No, it did turn off, okay. Just took a little bit longer when the target died, but it did shut off early. Say again? Sagan? Sagan? I know. Someone's gonna be mad. Someone's gonna leave a comment below this video upset about it. You just watch. Yeah, Steven, I remember, I don't know if it was you I talked with about that or someone else, but yeah, you can do a similar setup on the Deimos, yeah. Just assume I'm trolling. I maybe I legitimately just pronounce the word incorrectly. King Poo, Happy New Year to you as well. 16 boxes and only one ultra rare Phoenix token. Yeah, that's really bad luck. I guess I'm just reading chat from before. I know, I'm sorry. Sheldon and Thray out.
Shields failing.
Yeah, the radiant plasmas look really nice. Barely got past the asteroid map. It happens.
We're pushing the VOD warp.
Final boss phase. I leave another comment after the video is published to be the first.
We're pushing the VOD warp back.
There we go. Another one phase on the final boss. Very nice.
I'm glad you proved me wrong.
There we go. Good job, everyone. The command spec is quite nice. It gives you a bit more flexibility, I'd say. Pilot obviously has gained a lot of value this year. But one of the other things with Delkina is, you know, it does have a full proper battle cloak. It does have a hangar bay. The Deimos, if I recall, that doesn't have a hangar bay, right? It's been a bit since I looked at it, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a hangar bay. And I'm pretty sure it's just got like a normal cloak, right? It's a normal cloak, not a battle cloak. I don't know why normal cloaks are in the game at this point. They're completely worthless in combat. Had no EPG. Ooh, fortunate. Names 9, if you're around, please remember to put your @ handle in that thread that I put up to claim the isomags that you want. There was a comment about the Dillax earlier, so let's take a look. Dillax backlog is 1.1, so it's come down a little bit, but the progression has slowed down a little bit. It's because a single hangar bay never does a ton, but I mean, it is there. I've got the rare Toduge on with SAD right now. But yeah, I mean, the Dalkina is basically a, like if it was a Fed, it'd be what, Strike Wing Escort? Scimitar does have a really good cloak. The Scimitar, if the T5 console is a little bit better, it would help, but there's a T5 console for the Scimitar that enables it to even fire energy weapons while it's cloaked, but it's only for a limited duration. If that had better uptime, that would be an interesting gameplay loop, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Yeah. Valerie, yeah, I'm glad to be able to be here around and provide some entertainment here on New Year's Eve for folks. Something I would wish we had able to equip a second shield, yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically, Master Dude, the best build, the best DPS build in the game uses that Scimitar console. This is part of the Thaleron set. But Thaleron is not something that anyone should go out and chase, to be honest. You're spending, $1,000 to, more than $1,000 most likely setting up a Thaleron build, and you have to have a team of people that have support builds that are equally as costly. It just isn't worth chasing for most people, and it's only really usable in, like the DPS record maps. You're not going to use it in casual gameplay. Do I worry that complex plasma fires is just another subspatial warheads? While I love anything that improves the access to elite content, I do worry that it maybe limits the high end. My concern is complex plasma fires is really potent when you build up for it correctly. I do view it as a similar situation to subspatial in that it greatly improves a certain playstyle, but it is very expensive, and at least for subspatial, that was a Lobby ship. The Gorn Hunter is a lockbox ship, so anyone that wants to do one of these really high-end plasma builds, which is tailored for elite content, it's subpar to Phaser, Disruptor, and Normal or Advanced, but anyone wanting to set up one of those plasma builds, yeah, it's crazy. That is a crazy expensive route. It's not like it's the only way to do elite, but if you're trying to push energy weapons as far as possible in elite content, then yeah, the Gorn Hunter is sort of a must right now, which I can understand why some folks aren't too thrilled about it. I'm worried, yeah, Cheops, that's sort of what I'm worried about too, is now that it's been shown to be so powerful, I'm worried it's going to get attention at some point. I don't think it should. I think it's perfectly fine, because you do have to build up significantly for it, but yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but it's the right tool for the right situation, that's the issue for complex is plasma. It makes plasma the right tool for long duration combats in elite level difficulty or at elite level difficulty. If you're doing normal advanced, or you're doing a really fast paced elite piece of content, those other damage types do still have a purpose. Technically, Valerie, the Thaleron stuff, had it been pushed to its limit, I think the theory crafted number was that we would have seen probably closer to 50 million. I think that it was I know for sure past 20. And I think there was a comment that in the most ideal situation, Thaleron could have possibly netted like a 50 mil run, in theory. No. I think part of the issue too is that for a lot of the DPS groups, they're losing interest because Cryptic is completely ignorant to issues that part of the player base experiences. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think Chell's around right now to give the exact theory crafted numbers, but the point is those 11 mil runs, the 15 mil or whatever that happened for Elite, like in theory, the performance potential or the final result could be much higher. It is that Sam. That is very much correct. Thaleron. The thing is, even if you set up a Thaleron build, even if you spend like $2,000 putting together the perfect Thaleron build, you have to have a team for it. You have to have a team willing to do that specific piece of content over and over to try and get that number. And you need servers that are compatible with that experience. You know, the servers that would enable for that to happen. And, you know, when you're doing anything at that level, more days than not, you're going to log in, try a run, see that the STO servers are performing like garbage that day, and you're going to just do something else. But it just for anyone just looking at the DPS stuff, the reason I haven't covered Thaleron is because I don't want people to invest in Thaleron. You shouldn't invest in it. It's not practical. You're not going to use it in any day-to-day gameplay. It has very high reward potential if you're chasing DPS numbers to get to the top of the table, but that's a scene that's dying. It just isn't worth it for most people. Well, for pretty much everyone. Perfect DPS run and practicality, and yeah. I like the numbers too. Got the Gorn Hunter like a month ago for the plasma stuff, and I love it. Not the ship. Trait should be good for tanking since it is a dot. I mean, I haven't tried it on a tank, but that might be something to irritate your enemies a bit more. 24. I know Game Freaks had another set of opinions on how far Thaleron could be pushed, but Game Freaks, I think Game Freaks has pretty much moved on from Stowe for the most part at this point. I know he was really frustrated with how Cryptic was responding to some of the issues throughout 2023. I know he typed up like some massive breakdowns on some issues with some of the newer stuff that was released and felt like it was pretty much ignored, and he was just like that and the server performance just continuing to degrade, and then the infected issues that popped up just was all enough to really just push him over the edge and want to move on. Master Dude, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, the Thaleron stuff, like, there were a couple different, like, theory craft approaches to it from what I remember. Let me see. Stowe builds. Okay. So, Chell has a thread over on Stow Build subreddit where he goes over like Thaleron. I'll put the link in chat for anyone that's actually interested in reading about it, but I can't recommend enough to not follow that build type. It just, it's a huge investment that all but like 5 to 10 people in the game would be able to take advantage of. But Chell's got like a crazy breakdown of it, like a full thesis going over what the actual build for this looks like and all that. But yeah, it's crazy. I think if I scroll down here, I think there's like a build picture at some point. Yeah. Like it's one of those situations. If you're on console, you're not doing the build. I'll tell you right now. You just literally cannot do this build on console because you need to be able to activate like 20 plus abilities in a specific order, all in the matter of a couple seconds. So you have to have a key bind in order to do that. But yeah, it's Thaleron stuff is crazy, but just way outside the reach of normal gameplay. I just realized it is 18 minutes to midnight for me. I mentioned that I need to do the current story mission so that I can say that I did it in 2023 for those that are not happy that I don't play the story content. So I'm going to go do that real quick. I'm not going to like read through the lines. This is going to be a speed run, but I can say that I did it. That's what matters, right?
Report.
You haven't picked up, okay? Here we go. Gotta be able to say that I did it. Doing it on normal. It's gonna be a speed run. Again, thank you for stopping by.
Under attack in the system by a fleet. Repeat, this is the USS at Starbase 1. We are under
Starbase 1. We are the board. Submit to our authority and prepare for simulation. Resistance will be annihilated.
This is Harry Kim of the USS Inouye.
Regula got a nice ground run. Nice.
In order to target the track, we were conducting a procedure with Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Board cube.
Target the tractor has fired. Tractor equipment disabled.
I can't.
Concentrate fire on the key.
Okay. I did the entire like Terran story arc on Elite, and it was painful because the decisions that they did for the where you were the Inquisitor were just, it was a big like why why was this done?
Watch out! It's one of their drones. See what I mean? They're very hard to put down. Let's scan them.
Yes,
It
yes,
might
yes.
reveal
Okay.
something about their defense systems. Look, this drone is emitting a unique quantum signature. Okay.
Yeah, I mean you could do a lot of things solo like a Thaleron, but it's not going to be as effective as the other routes,
No!
like
They
you
just
said.
took commanders off.
I don't know what the layout here is like, but
Make every shot count, people.
do I want to do that story arc again on Elite?
They've adapted. Use your remodulators.
if I do that distant night, I'm gonna have it as like I'll do it, but there's gonna be like a funding goal.
Larson, look out!
That's just getting some upgrade for the computer. If I'm going through 6 hours of that suffering again, I'm not doing that on my own. Oh joy.
Nice shot. Let's deal with the rest of them now.
Captain, are you okay?
I'm fine. Give us a hand with these boards.
On the solar powered home lab. That's not an option, unfortunately, with where I live right now.
Come with me. So, these Mirrorborg are using vortices to launch attacks. That makes every vortex a potential beachhead for them.
Get a merge system a social zone? Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, indeed, Chadwick. Gonna be just a smidge too late. Just watch. They're gonna.
Console inoperable.
Well, my Agony Field Gen should be able to get them Borg.
They...
Apparently not. Okay.
God.
Oh no.
I knew them. Their families. We better get going. Help who we can, while we can.
Oh, they're immune to the TR now already, aren't they?
This was her first tour out of the academy. Thanks, Captain. Things were looking
Atomic,
rough
I
for
mean.
us.
I think I have that on this character. I have to talk to Harry. Harry? Where'd you go? You back there? Yeah. You want to hear me say suck box? I don't quite say it the same way Nick does. Is this dude gonna bug out? Is he gonna go?
Okay.
The best melee weapon in my opinion? I don't know. Cryptic wants me to say the Magellan Staff. I know this is where there's going to be a gun in the Jeffries tube, I know. You want me to walk into the plasma fire?
Lieutenant Wen and I are heading.
Nice. Commander.
I don't know if I want to do that distant night.
Internal comms are being jammed. I think we can boost the signal near here. This way. Kim to McDonald. Repeat your last message.
Wen and I are heading to engineering. We'll meet you there.
Understood. See you at engineering. Computer, unlock this door. Override code Kim 31.
Thank you for that tip.
Thanks for getting that. I'm picking up a life sign ahead. Come on. Computer, unlock this door. Override code Kim 18 Epsilon. Ensign Kolek, are you okay?
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Come with us.
Aye, sir. Ah! Captain! It's got my leg!
Kolek! Damn it! I lost him. We should get moving.
Sorry, guys. The walking aspect is very immersive.
Computer, unlock this door. Override code Kim 628 Omega. This is Kim. What just happened? Report!
McDonald here. A drone charged Gwen and I, and it blew up. Self-destruction.
We're coming, Commander. Stay safe. Computer, unlock this door. Override code Kim 1839 Delta.
Can't do the same tricks as in other stuff.
Please, hurry. Oh no, Captain! They're on me!
Thank you.
Donald! Damn. No answer. Another drone. Looks like a tough one. Take it down. The Borg's vinculum is accelerating its regeneration. Tear it out before it heals itself. That was cool.
Thank you.
Engineering isn't far from here. We're almost there. It's like McDonald said. They can self-destruct.
I don't even know what's going on. All I know is this is it's fully
Admiral
immersed.
Kamarke, glad to see you're still with us.
Thank you, Captain. Let's do what we can with these Borg. Captain, sorry I'm late.
Commander, are you okay?
I'll manage, sir.
We can't let them take the protomatter tech.
I'm on it, Captain.
Huh? You're an astrophysicist, not an engineer.
Actually, sir, I minored in engineering at the academy.
Oh,
Whatever
they
you're
have
gonna
detonate
do,
on
make
ground
it
too?
fast.
What? Terrible. Get Beverly's ghost in here. Will help out.
That drone. For now. First, right.
Navy man, Happy New Year to you as well. Just trying to get through this mission before the end of the year.
Defenses are down. Let's take it out. Belay that, Captain. Admiral Kamarke is on that. Understood. I shall inform our allies. Fire to disable all
Oh, there's more ground?
We'll deal with the first contact protocols later.
Ready weapons. Wait, let's start. Are you seeing this? All right, let's go. I see a console over there. Let's check it out.
I gotta wait for him to walk over to activate it? Oh, it's back here. Derp. Yeah, the new Borg doors look better.
This is not their okay. The console we need is a little further down the way.
Gee.
So far, so good. Let's cross before we're detected. Another platform to raise. Let's hope our luck holds out. Had to go and jinx it. I suppose it would have been too easy if that worked. Hold on. Let's run a scan on that node in the ceiling. I'm picking up a... No! Reading these boards on my tricorder. Scan the alcoves and see what's different. Based on these readings, the alcove regen cycle should be...
I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind on chat. I'm just really immersed right now.
Those vinculum nodes are regenerating the board. We need to get out of here. Raise the platform. I'll cover you.
They have said that it's a new ship. They said it's not that like triangle shape ship that we just saw in that cutscene. It's not the Harmony. They've repeatedly stated that. They could be lying, but I would hope that they'd go with something different if that's, you know, with them having made those statements. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep running. I guess there's something back here I gotta scan.
Getting some interesting readings from that console. Let's take a closer look. Okay, that bridge should lead us to where Demarque and my crew are being held.
Not gonna get there. 40 seconds, yeah. Not finishing this in 2023. It'll have to wait till next year, like you said, CJ.
All clear. Let's cross over.
Playing this casually means it's gonna take me a while? Terrible. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. It is now officially 2024 for me, and I was unfortunately unable to complete this mission in the time that I'd hoped.
This looks more complicated. Let's take a second.
I have
to figure it
failed.
out.
to lower the right stack, it looks like.
We need to align the power conduits.
Oh no, I gotta... Okay, I see what's going on here. So that big tube needs to come down. I see.
We need to align the power conduits.
Oh, wrong one there. Lower's gotta... Or the middle's gotta go down again.
That conduit is aligned. 2 to go.
Okay. Left needs to come down 1. Right needs to go up 2. Unfortunate. I gotta fight them, apparently. Okay, goodbye. 2 hours to go for the West Coast. Here's the right stack by 2. And this left stack needs to come down by 1.
Power conduit aligned. Just 1 more to go. We need to align the power conduits.
This one needs to be raised. Time to drink up. All I've got here, the only drink I've got in the house actually right now is just some Black Label, but
Good work. We can cross.
I don't really drink that much. Just in time for Triz's stream. Oh, I gotta actually rip that thing out, don't I? Damn it. He'll be up soon? Nice.
I'm reading a large power source nearby. Looks like a security field. We need to lower that field. Scan that console. It may control it. The field...
Do I have to defend Harry Kim? Is there an option? Well, that's some peak stow right there is what that is. Oh, it's bugged into... Oh, great. Bugged into the damn ceiling.
The field's down! Let's finish up and move on! We're close. I'm picking up a Lucari life sign nearby.
There is no point in resistance. Submit for assimilation.
Zentorok's vulnerable! Hit him hard! Open fire! He's adapted! Take out drones to make Zentorok vulnerable again!
2 Breen Bridge officers in your mail? I don't even know what those would be worth, to be honest with you.
Take down drones! We need to make Zentorok vulnerable! Zentorok's vulnerable! Hit him hard! Open fire!
Get me out of here! Thank you. Yes. Thank you, my... Yes.
I was saving it for the
We
boss.
made it. If only we'd been able to... Yeah. All ships, fire on the cube! Let's take it out!
On Vomit? You're back!
It was a close call, but our friend showed us the way home.
That's one
Oh, there's
cube
another
down.
one.
Let's deal with the last one.
Yeah, this Harmony here, the triangular ship, they said that's not the anniversary ship. But they did say that it is designed to be player flyable, so eventually we'll get it, but not right now.
Now that the invaders have been...
I just received you and me both.
Cruise is live.
And these Ethereans came to your rescue then?
Yes, Admiral. With their help, we made it back home.
That's quite the story, Captain. Sounds like you're lucky to be
here.
Ops to Admiral
Damn.
Quinn here.
The Etherean leader
Terrible.
has arrived, sir.
Yeah, they're the Ethereans, basically like the Miraconians, right?
Very well. Send them in.
It's probably going to end up being that they're like the bad guys. Robert, good night. Hope you have a good New Year. Playing since last year. Yeah, it's like Miraconians, right?
I bring you greetings from the Etherean Concordium. I am Tassin Fey, leader of the Starship Harmony.
I mean, the mission's been out for like 4 or 5 months, like 4 months now, right? 2 months for console, even.
This conflict is larger than you know. It is in fact a multiversal conflict. If we act together, we can bring it to an end. But we must act soon, or all will be lost. In this and every universe.
This incursion from the mirror universe.
What I feel right now. The way I feel. It's mission accomplished. I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I had it in me.
Efforts against the board.
But it's been done. Rodolfo, Happy New Year to you as well. I just didn't exactly. I just didn't have it in me in 2023 to complete that story mission, but I'm a renewed person in 2024, and I finally had it in me to get it done. Exactly, CJ. He who finesses, thank you for the follow. New year, new me. Any New Year's resolutions for 2024? I don't know. just another year until we get, well, we'll have a story mission pop up in, well, later this month. We'll have, a new story mission then. And then probably, I mean, so long as the deck is takeover stuff doesn't happen anytime soon, then we'll have another story mission probably in, like April, May timeframe. And then another in like September, October, like what we saw this year. And then that'll be it for the year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. It is now 2024 for me as of 11 minutes ago. Will I be doing a renewed tune? I'm not started, like, I have thought about, okay, Gary, I have thought about doing like how-to tutorial, like showing people how to get through each of the tutorials. That I may very well do. But as for making a new character, it's too damn expensive. My casual Sab character, I started back in, I think, 2021. Let me take a look. Colin, if you're listening, pop your build over on the Builds Discord. Myself and many others can give you some help over there. But Captain's Log, go all the way to the bottom. But yeah, 2021 is when casual was made. This character's cost me like 50 billion EC at least. Honestly, probably closer to 100 now that I really think about it. There is no way in hell I'm making another character and like actually investing resources into it right now. The game is currently just not structured in a format that makes the type of builds that I want to do very accessible on a large amount of characters. Martok, thank you for the follow. You just started playing yesterday. Yeah, I'm in Iowa. A budget alt. But the issue with that is then if I'm doing like the budget stuff, the issue then becomes I've got endeavors done. So like the budget alt, the free to play stuff, if I ever actually was interested in doing that, that's where an alternate account comes into play. How many absolutely gigantic ships will we get this year? I feel like the assimilators opened the door. New Stow account on console. I don't hate myself enough to do a new character on PC. I don't, and I certainly don't hate myself enough to go through and like do that over on console on a brand new account essentially that has nothing. I mean, I've played on console before. Before I got a PC, I played on Xbox. I still have an Xbox controller for games that I feel like that's beneficial. But I don't think that the experience of Stow on console is good. To be perfectly honest with you. I think the ability activations are already a struggle on PC. And I just can't imagine how bad they would feel for me over on console. Especially when you're stuck dealing with that like ability wheel. For the type of builds that I do, it would be incompatible. Yeah, Stud has the budget content covered already pretty well. How long is it free? Stow has been free since what, 2012? Yeah, 2012. Did I do Stu's ISC? No. I was playing the new story mission so that I could say I did the new story mission. Log in, let's go. Okay. All combat. Oh no, I'm in sector space. I was gonna say, did combat buff just fall down? But it doesn't show up when you're in sector space. Yeah, I mean, if you're used to it, it's fine. But for like doing DPS runs, like I showed that Thaleron build before. Like the fact is, you couldn't even begin to theorycraft and like execute something like this over on console. Like you've got 20 abilities that have to be activated in a specific order in the matter of like, you know, what, 5 to 10 seconds. You're not getting through that on a controller. But there's just console is fine, but there are limitations to what it can do when it comes to Stone. I'm not saying that like PC versus console. I'm just saying with how the interface is, we struggle getting it done even on PC with a mouse and keyboard. Okay, Nick, send me an invite. I have no idea if Megala's around. I already have a science character. My original main is science. I am working on getting some science builds put together. Not necessarily for the types of things you guys are probably thinking of, but my focus is going to be more on a solo playstyle. The fact is, like those EPG builds, in some situations, are very effective for doing like some solo elite situations. Yeah, I don't think you can use a mouse and keyboard for Stow on console. I don't think it lets you can't set up the keybinds the same. You can't have a combat log running. There's just limitations to it. You just get used to it, Sam. Nicholas, just set it up when you're in game again. Nick, is this a supported run for Stu? My Klingon, who is a main, is 65, but most of her gear is epic or ultraware. Yeah. Getting into advanced, like, once you understand what you're doing, yeah. Advanced. As soon as you understand what you're doing, you're gonna have a big lead over most players in advanced. Just fun in event ship torp build? Okay. Rickoven, thank you for the follow. Event ship torp build? Gotcha. You're getting Rob's cousin to power level you in WoW? Terrible, Nick. Only good thing about consoles auto loot. I don't know what Nick's doing. Nick, there's a few in chat that are willing to join if want some more in here. Storm over on YouTube, CJ over on over on Twitch. I see a few ships here. I'm not the one hosting this. I think Nick... Yeah, Nick has it filled. He's got Triz in here, okay. White Bearded Norwegian will get you in on the next one. Yeah, I've got the operation window closed. I see people around me. I see everyone around me. And I saw the names a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, McStud here. He's in the process of building a new house, which I think he's talked about. So he's on Starlink right now. His internet's not the best. That's why he hasn't made videos. But he will be. He will be, don't you worry. Rob is retired. CJ's tanking? I believe so, yeah. Yeah, CJ's tanking. Oh, I was gonna cough there. I picked something else up for myself. I haven't tried it yet, but any of you do like soldering mess with the Pine 64 thing, the Pine Sill? Like the little battery charged soldering iron? I know it's completely random off topic. I like breaking things, okay? It was getting high, like, really good reviews everywhere, so I wanted to try it out. Voyager, don't worry. EPT was activated at 17 seconds.
Scanning the nanite trench. Got it.
Slow. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, the server doesn't like having a ton of high-end players in the map. Oh no. Unfortunate. Bit messy.
Sensors confirm that the transport conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still disrupted.
Valerie, thank you for stopping by. Again, to everyone that stopped by, I hope you all have had a fun time here on New Year's Eve, and I look forward to seeing what happens here in 2024. Bob. Videos minutes to watch when I get the alert. This might be a stupid question for the longtime viewers in here, but what does the SAV stand for? My initials. It's terrible, I know, but it is just actually my initials. This orbit was fun. Looking forward for the next one, indeed. Eric, thank you for stopping by. See you around. I used to have, when I let my hair grow out, it gets real curly like that, but I try to not let it get like that anymore. That was a bit messy, yes it was. Let's see here. Cheops, terrible. Go. Won the tank off. Nick got the threat into J, and he's very happy about it. Okay, let's do one more TFO. White-bearded Norwegian, I know I missed you. Can you put your @handle in chat? Let's get 3 others that I haven't brought into any runs so far tonight to do one final run. Oh. In here. Rodolfo, 2 more. Stargate. And Gary, okay, that's it then. No Voyager, I'm sorry. You're in Gateway to Grethel right now? Or how long's your queue got there, Gary? King, you as well. Why am I always playing them? Stargate, are you hidden or am I that tired at this point? I didn't see you there. So let me Stargate Wars. There you are. Okay. One more that ideally someone that hasn't been in anything tonight. Just to make sure everyone gets a chance to hop in here. Neo. Vic, you've been in a few. Okay. Guillotine Elite, that's a good idea. Everyone here good to go? Ready? Okay. Sorry, Jonathan. Okay, here we go. Guillotine Elite public key, or private queue. Jeez. I feel like I've hit this and I haven't. Tell y'all what, after this we'll get one more in. It'll be after the guillotine, we'll do a 10-player TFO to get more people in. We'll do like a Chris line afterwards, but let's get through this Guillotine Elite here first. Whenever it decides to go. Imagine, oh, no Voyager. Don't need the maps to lag even more. Have those extra people on the map, it'll... Maybe I should hit it? Terrible. Probably should. I do need some more batteries. Choose this time to get some stuff crafted. Voyager, this Borg cube has 8 million HP on the starting phase. Nice try. We have to wait for the others to spawn in now.
Deploy the stitching anchor.
Oh, really? Dispersing nanoprobe assimilator just one-shot me out of nowhere. 374k.
Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. Projecting shield now. Projecting shield now. Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now.
Sorry, I'm a bit far behind on chat. I'll get caught up here in a moment.
Something is disrupting the stitching network.
Storm players, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. New lockbox ship, terrible.
Destroy them.
There we go. That was a fast run. I think that may be the fastest guillotine elite I've ever done, to be perfectly honest. The second phase just went stupidly fast. Like, that was 6.5 minutes, basically. It says 8:12 on the timer there, but that felt really fast.
Our efforts were most satisfactory on this day. The enemy
That was crazy. Good job, everyone. Okay, final thing, like I said, I'm going to do a Crystalline Catastrophe Elite. You know, give everyone a chance to get in here that's missed the past couple of runs. I would just ask that if you've been in the past couple of runs, just maybe sit out. Just let others have a chance here to get in. So I'm going to do Public Queue Crystalline Catastrophe Advance. This is a 10-player TFO. Let's get in here. And let's take out the entity. There's a fast pop. Go. Now just waiting for it to load. Bring in your torp boat. I went in too soon. No. If it weren't for these immunity phases, the entity would be dead in like 10 seconds. Because, like, what, 7, 8 years ago, that was how fast people were one-shotting it? Like, the entity is incredibly weak, so without those immunity phases, you'd spend more time loading in. Good job, everyone. Aircat, why can't my pug runs go like this? I know the feeling. Okay, it is almost 1 a.m. for me now. Again, Happy New Year's to everyone here. And again, thank you for stopping by and for all the continued support. I am going to wrap things up here. I am going to, on the Twitch side, raid out to Trizander. So I'm going to get that set up. Raid. That's his. Okay. So again, on the Twitch side, going to raid out for Triz. Thank you to everyone for stopping by. The next stream that I do, for sure will probably be Saturday. I might do one between now and then. We'll just see how things go. But I want to spend the time I'd spend working on content, just getting caught up on videos. I've had the Borga Simulator review done. I recorded it, was not satisfied with the take that I did, so I scrapped it, and I need to go back through and get that done because I promised people that would be out like 3 weeks ago. So need to get that done, and then continue working on some of the projects that I've been working on in the background. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna end the Twitch side here. And for those of you that don't have Twitch but want to stop by and say hi to Triz, then here is his Twitch channel. If you want to stop by there, he does a lot of runs also, so give him some love. But over here, stop the Twitch. Again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I will see you guys around.